Sharknado 3. Oh, hell no. Because they keep making entries into the surprisingly lucrative franchise. So this is probably what you're going to expect. The Sharknado as a kind of franchise was a surprise cult hit, and they've milked this franchise and kind of made it bigger and more ridiculous with each passing entry, and this one is no different. And basically it follows the same hero, Finn Shepard, as he not only battles Sharknadoes in America's capital, but across the eastern seaboard and eventually into space. And once again, this movie basically is chock full of cameos, including Chris Jericho, Jedward, Bo Derek, David Hasselhoff, to name just a few. And some of them play a little bit more pivotal roles than others. So, what's this film like? Well, let's be honest, this is beyond a ridiculous film, so you know pretty much going and you're going to either love it or you hate it. I have to say, I actually like the first two Sharknadoes a lot less than a lot of people. I thought the joke was a little bit, just a bit lame, to be quite honest with you. I have to say I actually liked this entry a little more than the previous two. I have to say there's only so far you can go with this premise, and I think people are going to start to get tired of just seeing sharks falling down from the sky. And yes, they tee up a full film at the end of this one as well. But nonetheless, I actually found this film quite amusing, and it does have some quite nice kind of pop culture references in it, and kind of little homages to other films and things like that. This goes kind of hand in hand with a lot of the cameos that you'll see on screen here as well. So I did actually quite like its kind of self-referential comedy a lot more than, say, a couple of the other ones. I think this is a funnier film than all of them, and I think the premise, obviously, this gets even bigger. As I say, you've got sharks in space, and it alludes to maybe something a little more supernatural kind of going on with these things at the same time. But this isn't going to convert you, I don't think, unless you are dead against these films. And when I watch a lot of B movies, so I kind of know what to expect. And this one, it really is just a very silly film, and it wears that kind of badge loud and proud. The effects, of course, are still cheap looking. Occasionally you'll get a good one, but for the most part the renderings of the shark is quite poor. We must be running out of sharks for the amount of sharks they get through in these movies. I'm surprised they're not extinct by now, the amount of sharks that get killed on screen. In regards to the actual gore, I mean, we see lots of kind of CGI blood, and we see lots of celebrities got eaten by sharks, which I guess is kind of fun. So in my opinion, I actually like this a little bit more than the previous two films. I think it had a little bit more of a sense of fun. But on the other hand, I think maybe some people will find it going in a bit of a too campy direction, and maybe a little bit too much of a parody of itself. But I actually preferred it that little bit more. So I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10. Have you seen it? What was your opinion of Sharknado 3? And where do you think they should go in future sequels? Bye for now.